welcome to the present. If you're just joining us for the first time or you just stumbled to this channel, do us that great favor by striking a like on the video. Very, very important. Do us the honor by subscribing. We appreciate that. And lastly, do not forget to turn on the notification bell. I'm here with my resident analyst and friend, Mr. Efos. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, bro. Good morning from here. How are you?
Yeah, good evening from this side of the world. After 2 weeks of boredom of the international break, we are back to real soccer, real football.
Yeah.
How you feeling today?
Oh, excited. We will play one of what I say my favorite customers or one of my most hated rivals. But I'm excited it's back. You understand? There's football from 12:30 down till 8. So yeah, it's a
And
huge.
enough makeup. After 2 weeks, right, of international nonsense football. That's how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. For me, the
So I'm
style
the
of
same.
I don't enjoy
I'm
it.
the
I don't
same.
enjoy it.
It's just a waste of time.
Some people will find that very harsh and demeaning, but that's our opinion. We reserve the right to have certain opinions, even though you might disagree.
Yeah, of course.
But it is what it is. So, are you looking forward to tomorrow's match against Chelsea? We play
I
them
am.
tomorrow,
I am.
and they've
As you
been
can
in.
see, I'm smiling. I
No,
am
let me ask you a question. Why are you smiling regarding the match?
because I'm excited to see my team play, and the noise I'm hearing from the Chelsea fan camp
Mm-hmm.
is just. It makes it seem as if my team is maybe the roles are switched in reverse in terms of
Okay,
where we are on the league table.
okay.
That's the way, because they make it seem as if we are 11th and they are first or second on goal, only to
If
go.
I'm to play devil advocate, right? They've won their last 2 matches against Fulham and Burnley. Don't they have any right to be a little bit optimistic and excited and be enthusiastic that maybe this
Bro,
time the tables could turn?
yes, it's not out of the question, but you can say they beat Fulham. Okay, fine. But
Okay.
Burnley is the smart, is the what are they calling
The
the
whipping
team
boys.
everybody beating. You understand? They are the ones that everybody uses to get 3 points. You know, there's that team where if you're looking at your roster, you just say, well, 3 points. That's how I look
Okay.
at Burnley. You understand? So them beating Burnley, and we have to understand, it's not as if Burnley were bad, but it's Burnley's stubbornness to adjust to the fact that they are playing in the EPL.
Sure.
You understand me? So that's the problem. So they scored. Meaning what? People can look at it and say, "Oh, but we've conceded some goals." Yes, but I look at Chelsea as a team that they've conceded goals. So if by our own quality, I don't see why we can't beat them. We can't at least put some goals past them.
I'll tell you they have a decent or relatively decent defensive record.
Who have
They
they
have
played? Let's not sugarcoat it. You played Nottingham Forest. You
okay.
played Bournemouth. You played
Okay.
Fulham. You
Okay.
played Burnley. You understand? Half of those, that is half of it's 8 games. So those are the half already. I don't know. Did I mention Aston Villa? That's
They
5.
lost. Yeah, they lost Aston Villa. Yeah.
They lost to Aston Villa, who, okay, they played Liverpool at the beginning of the season.
So
I
that was a
just
draw.
felt, yeah, that was a draw. And I think, unfortunately, Liverpool, when they scored the second goal, they chalked it off. So I looked at everything. It's not okay. It's not as if they've been too spectacular. You understand? You've played against people that could easily that any top team should beat. So why should I be, thinking too much about it?
So what you're saying is that the teams they've played, they shouldn't have this kind of expectations or getting overly excited.
Yeah,
Um,
because it's what it is. Everybody's now using, you get the thing is, oh, it's a derby, so they can turn. I don't like this. Is why I don't like derbies, right? I don't like to use the word derbies. If I'm playing a Papa John's trophy against Crew Alexandra, if I'm winning them 10-0, I want to win Chelsea 10-0. Not because I'm delusional, because it's a standard. You
okay.
understand? So when people come in with this derby nonsense, I don't. I don't buy it.
Well, that is an English stuff. Like the thing is, a derby, form is out of the window, anything can happen. I don't necessarily buy the nonsense of form is out of the window. That's a lie.
If
Nah,
Farm was out of the window, they would have beaten us last season. At
yeah,
least they would have tried to, or come to our
yeah,
house that time and beaten us. We
yeah.
lost two
But
games. Okay, look at it. We had lost 2 games, or we had drawn 3 games and lost one before we played Chelsea at the
Chelsea
Emirates. You understand? Yes, they had also lost games, but we had lost games too. We had dropped points.
points, yeah.
So why couldn't they say, oh, they can come and actually beat us there? What happened?
We
So
know
that
what
is,
happened.
you understand? So when they are coming with that form is out of the window, you can say, oh, the squad they had last time and the squad is a different squad. They can say it's a much better squad. I'm not arguing, but you can't come
Fine.
and just tell us that.
Much is it better squad or they just bought a decent talent according to some of their supporters? They have
Honestly,
more talent. That word
new black
talent.
and new shining toy. So
Exactly.
the
So
honeymoon period at the moment. If they continue without their trend, it will be, we know where it's heading to.
So before we get into more of the conversation, guys, like the video, very important. Subscribe, get subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you're watching a playback. So let me show you this, and let's talk about Ramsdale before going to the Chelsea match properly. So I saw this called Sky Sport, fair use. So I need to get back into my club team to keep getting picked for England and keep giving the manager a headache. Because if I'm not, that's an easy decision for him. What do you think about this quote from Ramsdale?
Well, if they post it, you see, sometimes them posting it like this makes it feel as if he's complaining. You understand me? If we read it,
Okay,
it's an intention. I can come and tell you I need to do this so that I can get back to, I meaning I have to work on something. You
okay,
understand me? I work with the
yeah,
goalkeeping coach. The goalkeeping coach has told me what my deficiency is, what I don't have that this other guy
okay,
has that can take me to the
okay.
next level. So them posting it like this is just the English media's way of wanting to, get it to his head, make it feel as if, oh, he's being maltreated or mistreated at Arsenal.
Okay,
So
let me push back on that. I'm playing a bit of devil advocate, right? But you
definitely,
can't tell me Ramsdale doesn't understand English media. You understand how the English media like to push propaganda, how they can twist your words and
yeah.
give it a bit of subjectivity. So if you know that, why are you granting this kind of interview or using certain words that can be subjective to interpretation? That's how I say it. It's English.
Yeah,
You
no, bro,
understand
it's
what is wrong
normal.
with
Yeah, it's normal. It's more like even when Partey came to England, when they asked him how did he feel his performance was for Arsenal, right? Anybody could have said,
yeah,
you don't say anything, but he answered the question based off of over 10. I think it was 5 at the time. What happened? His
yeah.
fortunes changed and things went swimmingly well. So this answer, people can take it subjectively. He knew what he meant. From what I'm seeing, he needs to get back into the team. You understand? So it's what he has to do. We can't hide. We can't. I think this is a good thing. Being upfront. It's not something where you hide. If you go into hiding in subjects like this, then you're not supposed to be at the big stage. You're supposed to, yes, you need to get back into the team. That's what you need to do. So when people make it seem as if, oh, the guy is 24. You understand? So young, 24. So he can always improve. People always make it seem as if, oh, the guy is 30, like he has been with us for 7 years. All of a sudden, we threw him to the side. No, he's just, when he came to the club, he was 22. 24. It's just by fine margins.
Exactly.
Fine margins. It's not far. So meaning he can work on it. And we've seen Arteta being shrewd. The same Gabriel that had been a stalwart was hugging bench at the beginning of the season.
The season.
Gabriel is back into the team. We see Gabriel like a different beast, a more focused beast. So if the bench is what will help some people reset, who am I to complain? He has to work and earn his spot on the team. If you're giving everything away, you don't you will not never appreciate it. So I'm not saying he didn't do a good job. Could he improve? we don't know what happened behind the scenes. You don't know, maybe Arteta has been telling him something and maybe he
Yeah,
was complacent. You understand? If
that's
Arteta
very, very,
thought,
very possible.
yeah, if Arteta thought he was complacent, he wouldn't have given him a new contract.
Sure.
So that's the thing. So he might be complacent. I don't think he lacks quality. It's just those things he can adjust. Look at Gabriel so far. A lot of things that he may have been doing last season, he has adjusted them very well. So that's just what it is.
So let me read some of this chat coming from Random Pittman. In my opinion, Chelsea don't have a better score. Chelsea scored last season and more experience, and they have more winners. I disagree with that. What do you think? And
Well,
said,
yeah,
I mean, last season, even last season and this season, they don't have a better squad than Arsenal. Objectively, this is not because it's an Arsenal
no,
channel.
he's not saying they
Objectively,
have a better squad. He just meant like when they are saying they have a better squad, that this their squad now is not better than what they had last season.
last season. But he
Yeah, he
said they
said
have more winners. They don't have more
no,
winners. How they
in
have?
the sense, no, in when he said more winners, in the sense where Kovacic, Jorginho, Kai Havertz, Mount, all those guys had won Champions League.
Oh, they've won. People have won trophies
Yeah,
before. I'm looking at the
yeah.
context of last season and this season.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
I'm
no.
looking at.
He's talking about the fact that if you bring the experience
Experience.
last
Okay.
season, like those guys are bona fide winners. They've
Winners.
won
Okay.
some nice trophies. They've won, I think before Kai came and Mount came, they won the Europa League.
Yeah.
So they went to Super Cup final. So they had actually won some things. But now there's nobody here that's actually, but I don't know, okay, apart from Sterling that was winning
Yeah.
at Manchester City.
Most of those players
Yeah,
have
maybe
been
Enzo that won
sold.
World Cup. Apart
Oh.
from that one,
So,
no other.
but he comes in with another controversial one from Randall Pittman. They only have a bit better manager than last season. No, this is not controversial. See, but according to you, we've had this conversation behind the scenes, right? You don't rate Pochettino that much, or do you rate him? Oh, it's Tuchel you don't rate, not Pochettino, right?
I don't rate the two of them because my own Tuchel's zone was the football number one.
Okay,
I still feel yeah, it packs the ball. I don't feel sometimes it just makes the game just annoyingly slow.
very boring.
Just
Makes it boring.
yeah,
It dumps it
yeah,
down.
yeah, like it's too much. You understand me? And when it tries to over tweak and over tinker, it's too much.
Yeah,
When I look at Poch, the reason I don't rate Poch is a team like Chelsea, realistically, you want a more forward-thinking manager because the only way these kids can become confident is if you're, fearless up front. You understand, or in the way you play on the front foot. Now,
yeah,
I said it before, Pochettino, especially when because he was at Tottenham, right? Now, it's not to throw shade. When I saw someone like Harry Kane always made it seem as if, oh, these guys were spectacular, right? I always used
yeah.
to see when Harry Kane wasn't available, what were they playing? You understand? What were they playing? It's not as if they were playing.
The levels dropped. The levels
Yeah,
dropped.
it's not as if they were playing crazy. Look at Ange now. Now it's not. I'm not on their hype train, but before the guy came, people used to talk about the way he played. He came there. We are seeing something to show that okay, fine. It's a team thing. It's collective. You
Sure.
understand me? Now, when Pochettino left and went to PSG, he met PSG half of his season. That was when Tuchel was let go from PSG and he came to Chelsea. He went there. This guy had Messi. When he went there, they were second position, right? Which was it 1 or 2 points? Could you believe that was how the league ended? Even with slip-ups from the team up top, he still slipped up.
So you
You
don't
understand?
rate Poch. You don't rate Poch, and you don't think he was going to do excellently at Chelsea?
Bro, I don't think he's going to do excellently. That was a guy that had Messi.
Regardless of the talent they've acquired. Because if you look at this season, right, according to Chelsea fans, they've bought a lot of talent. That's why they are so optimistic about this match against Arsenal tomorrow. They are so bored up. They think they can actually match up Arsenal in this contest tomorrow. Which for me, not just I'm an Arsenal fan. If you look at both teams, defensively, midfield, and attack, I don't see where they can match Arsenal stride for stride, player for player. So the source of that confidence and this bragging right there you've been showing, displaying for this week, maybe you see it, I don't see it.
Bro, even me, I'm shocked. I've gone on Twitter and I see people doing combined 11s, only 2 or 3 Arsenal players. I just want, you see, sometimes there's a fine line between, as there's something you always say, self-awareness is supposed to be sexy.
It should be sexy.
And right now, it is looking, this Chelsea situation looks very unattractive to me, because you can go in and do a combined 11, right? Well, let's be very truthful. We look at Arsenal's backline. No Chelsea player enters that backline.
Objectively, and I see, we're not saying this. I'm not saying it because I'm an Arsenal fan, right? I'm looking at it objectively.
Yeah.
Who is part of the Chelsea backline that will actually make it?
They'll be telling you, oh, Thiago Silva. See, somebody, I get them before, no be property. You have to understand. You had it before. Thiago Silva is gone.
It's gone.
You still see the experience and all. Yes, we're not saying it's not there, but this is a high-level game, competing at the highest level. You're not going to say you're putting Thiago. Okay, will you tell me you put Thiago Silva there tomorrow?
Ahead of who?
Oh, bro, they can. They'll tell you Cole. Bro, those guys. They'll tell you Levi Colwill is better than Gabriel Magalhaes.
Levi Colwill is not. See. Let's make it clear. This is not me being physician because an Arsenal channel, or being stupid or being silly. You think objectively? Do you think Levi Colwill is better than Kiwior?
He's not.
He's not. See, these English people like to overhype their players. Levi Colwill is not better than Kiwior, even though Kiwior has not seen too many games.
Because the quality is very high.
Yeah.
You understand? There's a standard. The quality is very high. Levi Colwill is not better than Ake. He's not even up to Ake's level.
Yeah.
He's not up there. Let's not get it twisted. Lisandro that we laugh about, Levi Colwill is not better than that.
He's not.
He's not even up to that. Let's not even insult Lisandro Martinez. He's not up to that. You see, this is the problem, right? And this was what happened when Chelsea signed Caicedo. I was on Football Terrace when in particular man you guys said something. Chelsea fans are excited at any new shining thing that is just sparkling small. They'll start hyping it. Said in the season, he said it. He said most of the players they were hyping, they don't even know who those guys were.
Exactly.
They don't even know who they are. You understand? They just look at the point.
They are projecting on the hope that those players will turn out good. On hope.
Yeah, bro. You look at the thing. Ian Martin. Oh, is it not Ian Martin they wanted to let go? The guy said he's not going anywhere. The Ian Martin, how many games has he played this season? He comes from the bench. Like, people will be acting as if people don't watch games, or you just put a bunch of youngsters, they will flatter to deceive, giddy. Once you enter the league, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. I'm hearing, oh, Rich James is world class. People are saying, what an elite player. That one, like, if he starts tomorrow, Martinelli will tear his hamstring.
Now, we don't promote that, even though
no, bro, you don't understand what I mean. He's too injury prone.
We know
he shouldn't even start. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want it to tear. But the problem
you have to understand that we have some soft people in the world these days. Oh, we want to tear his hamstring. That don't mean figuratively. Like,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, you have to put it that way.
And I'm saying, bro, even a Chelsea fan wrote there. He said, "Oh, Rich James is bad." He said he's so happy to see Rich James play 40 minutes and he will not be able to play till February again.
Exactly.
I don't get it. Like, he can't stay fit. You're going to play. You want to start him against Martinelli because people are sentimental.
Exactly.
He will be smoked.
He will. Shout out to Mr. Gunnar Maestro. They said the dynamic duo, big up to Mr. Gunnar Maestro. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe if you don't subscribe. Shout out to you, Mr. Gunnar Maestro. I really appreciate some of your contribution and big up to you. So, like, before we go to the Reece James potential versus Martinelli, let's look at the midfield, because some people will be telling us, oh, Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo versus Rice and Partey. Personally, I think
Bro, did you
people
see
should
what
not.
I sent you on Twitter? Please
Let me see.
check. Check the last thing I sent to you.
I'm a midfielder, but my job isn't to score, create chances, or defend. Enzo, that was it.
It's true. It's true.
Oh
It's the
Lord.
simple truth. We hear, oh, I said it before. Somebody, when they ask one Chelsea fan, Enzo doesn't have assist. He said his job is not to score. He's a DM.
No. So really?
Okay.
Enzo is a DM.
How many times?
No. We have to pause. We have to pause. They will tell us it's 8 today. Tomorrow is a 6. Next tomorrow is a 10. You can't continue to go.
Is a 4.
Is a what is going on? Okay, where do you think is Enzo's best position?
Bro, I see Enzo, right?
Yeah.
My problem with Enzo is this. I don't see Enzo like Rice is a CDM, but Rice can still bomb forward as the left 8. When I see Enzo, I want to say left 8, but he doesn't bomb forward enough. Like most of the time I see Enzo, he's always occupying that center circle.
For me, Enzo hides. I'm sorry, I'm seeing a player that likes to hide. Now, I will see, once I've discovered about, this is not the only particular to Chelsea fans alone. I think the English fan and the modern fan, there are so many liars and delusional people, right?
Of course.
Aside from the World Cup, what has Enzo done since after the World Cup?
Nothing.
And I keep hearing Enzo, and I've watched Chelsea games intentionally. Yeah. I'm not seeing, he's not doing anything that is actually spectacular. That's what I'm on. Let's put the money aside. I've not seen anything tangible from Enzo Fernandez.
See, I'm just going to put this one out here. Enzo Fernandez, 8 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. Yeah. Kai, 8 games, 1 goal, 1 assist.
And yet Chelsea fans want to berate. Yeah.
They will say because they gave him pity penalty. Did Enzo Fernandez not have penalty against West Ham?
Let's accept.
Enzo Fernandez had penalty against West Ham. Let's not. Did he score? The penalty he missed. What now happened? Did they lose the game?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Due to his price and the World Cup medal is given to him, this rated tag. See, Mr. Gunnar Maestro, right?
You know where they take you forward.
Tell us. I want to know from all the guys that are watching, maybe other people, if you are watching on a playback, mention one game in the Chelsea shirt that Enzo stood out.
They will tell you Liverpool, Chelsea versus Liverpool this season. Or Liverpool's midfield, who was there? Okay, fine. You could say there was no Caicedo. Who was in that Liverpool midfield?
Let me reiterate my question. Yeah. I didn't say play well. Stood out.
Bro, me, when I watch the game, he does not stand out.
He doesn't stand out.
It's not like when I see Rice. Like,
he stands out.
People will tell you Rice is not even playing his best, but he's standing out. So I'm not wondering if he's playing his best, what are we seeing? Because realistically, this is what gave Chelsea fans the more chest, was the fact that they gave him the best young player at the tournament. You understand?
See, let's not forget, right? John Mikel Obi in an under-17 World Cup was second place. So what did John Obi do with that second place? When he went to Chelsea, what did he do with that? We've seen young players that were fantastic at a particular tournament or a World Cup that didn't go to continue to do big. They didn't do anything substantial with that hype. For me, Enzo is overrated. And all this hope that Chelsea fans are hoping is going to turn out, I don't see it. So let's go back to the game. Enzo Fernandez plus Caicedo against Partey and Rice. Who do you think will come out on top?
Partey and Rice. It's not a matter of Partey and Rice. You understand?
Yeah,
Any tackle Caicedo will do, Rice can do.
sure. I'm
Let's
better.
not get it. You
I'm
understand?
better.
Let's not get it twisted. One is committing fouls. One doesn't commit much fouls.
That's
One
how
doesn't take yellow cards.
cards.
Anything people think these people can do, we can do. Let's not let them not make it seem as if, oh, Caicedo, I'm not saying he's not a good player or there's no quality you will
No,
see.
he's a quality player. He's a quality
Yes,
player.
but for me, it just seems like a signing where Chelsea just looked and were desperate. They didn't want Arsenal to add Caicedo. That is the
Yeah.
reality. When you look at Caicedo being used in different places, especially the way Brighton utilized him, there was a system there to utilize the player. So when I'm looking at it at Chelsea, tomorrow we'll see. We may not even need to go near that midfield. It will be a battle of the wings. We always forget, oh, midfield. What about the wings? If Saka and Martinelli are playing, there will be huge problem because it will be too many places for them to cover. Like, let's not get it twisted.
I'll make a bold call. Even though we go to the middle, I'm looking at Chelsea's midfield, right? There's no dynamism in that midfield. You talk about power and pace. Partey and Rice. They were going to. That's power, pace, athleticism, experience, doggedness.
You understand?
I'm sorry. Even though we try to go to the middle, they have no chance. You know, I say so. If you watch the last, was it 15 minutes that Partey played last time?
Of course.
Man, Rice together. Man City just felt that the match went up a notch.
It's true. Super quality.
Yeah.
Super quality.
What about athleticism, power, pace, and dynamism? I'm sorry. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo cannot transmit that against Arsenal. I am sorry, they can't.
They want Gallagher there.
Yeah, because I saw that game against Aston Villa. What are the qualities of the Aston Villa midfield compared to our midfield?
Douglas Luiz, McGinn, and whomever
so
they are.
Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo can't dominate that, but they are supposed to dominate Partey and Rice. You must be out of your mind. You must be out of your mind. I'm sorry, that's just a fact. And Gallagher, see, I saw Gallagher like a headless chicken 2 years ago in America during the preseason. People were shouting, he's going to press. Press what?
They'll tell you 2 years. He has changed.
Yeah, press
his
what?
quality has increased. He has done better. See, sometimes this burning desire of wearing armband, came through the ranks. They will humble him tomorrow.
He will get in trouble. Do you know why? We saw the burning desire of Kovacic that almost got him red carded against us last time.
Yeah.
So all this nonsense of burning desire and pressing let me play this clip. I think it's time for me to play this clip. So let's hear from some of our antagonists.
Press, right? And you go them in.
So let me take it back.
And you want to get a momentum and a crowd behind you. What do? You go early, you let Raya have it, and then you press, right? And you go them in, you figure it out, and you go them in to playing the ball out at the back. Because he's going to do it. We've talked about it. He's going to play these little short hospital passes to the centre-halves and to the midfielders that come short, and that's when Chelsea are going to press. And then we'll see if he's got a mistake.
You did hear we have people who are there pressing for Chelsea from the TV. They're going to press.
See, it's just like saying Ederson will play a pass. We know the way Ederson will play the pass. We'll still go and go and do. People should stop fantasizing. You understand? This is what they're doing there. That's why they don't go and take a coaching job. Because it's very easy to say all these ones. You understand?
Yeah.
Look, even coaches will tell you, don't do it. Don't just go and do it anyhow. Oh,
yeah.
Exactly.
Not focus. Yeah. That is that easy. See, if it's that easy, all of us will play football.
You understand?
If it's that easy, Man U will have pressed Brighton effectively. If it's that easy. Go and press. Go and press.
It has to be systemic because if they go and press stupidly, all we'll just see is, if these guys
Mr. Faisal said those ESPN knows how to laugh. I'm saying, guys, I'm happy that we have in our small community very smart people that can look at the game objectively. Because even though they play soccer, when I see them come on ESPN or TalkSport or Sky Sport and they say these things, I see it's that easy to go and see. Like I was telling behind the scene, Busquets was press resistant. I don't care how you press him, he will beat you,
bro. That guy. I said when I saw him last year against Man U at 37, you will know that it's the brain that speaks.
Yeah.
You saw it when Man City started the game against us.
Yeah.
What happened? I thought maybe we were a little nervous or little.
Yeah.
When the game started settling, did we not see them try to press Jorginho?
Exactly.
He was passing them out. He and Saliba and Raya and Rice. It will settle. Dust will settle. It's like if this see what will happen. If Chelsea come out with that gra, right?
It's over.
Bro, it will not last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
After the first 7, I'm telling you, it will be as if they just put pin inside balloon. It will just finish. You have look at our approach this season. We know we played awesome football. You see, this is the problem Arsenal fans have, and all these rival fans try to. Arteta makes me understand that fans don't make the shots, call the shots.
Definitely.
Twitter does not have any right to say the way we play, because the aim is to win, right? We are not going to overstep our bounds and now lose a game or drop points, and you people are not telling me what do they call it? We should play fine football. We have already proven to you that we can play fine football. We have still done
last season. Yeah, last season we played fine football.
Yeah.
It's time to win.
We have still done some moments like that. Look, the only way we will lose is if everything or every plan we have had doesn't work in a game. We just know that is not just our day. But I do not see it yet as it happening that is not our day. Because the way Arteta will approach this game is for everybody to be calm, block out the noise. These people want to use new energy. Oh, we've lost to these people twice. See, when the true quality shows, when Raya pings a ball up top and the defense starts to open and you see a run in behind, because Saka and Martinelli, if they start, we should remember they will definitely rub the ball small.
Yeah.
When those kinds of players rub the ball, it will remind you why you should be scared of us.
Sure.
I don't know if you understand. So
I get you.
These, would I say confidence or sentiment? Oh, just go and press. It will kill you.
He's so hopeful because I'm not an idiot, right? It's like boxing match. You are sparring with somebody. You don't just go full throttle. They will
exactly.
They will knock you a real cold. So all this like go and press. Go and press. Go and press what?
Because see, bro, once we score, there should be, because you will remember there's what they call quality. Because once we score, if we score first, it will be plenty. Because Chelsea will come out.
Yeah, they'll come out.
Once they come out, I'm sure Raya will just be like, well, let me just give the ball to Martinelli. Once he gives the ball to Martinelli, we'll see it. You understand? We'll see it.
Okay, so let me take you back. I want to draw some inference from last game against Man City. You could see the mutual respect from both Pep and Arteta. Now, the first 10 minutes, Man City were trying to press. Maybe they saw that we're getting a bit of control. They retreated back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I know some of the fans were shouting, oh, Arsenal should have been pressing. No, you don't press aimlessly. Even though you know how to press. If you are playing against a quality team, they can bypass your press.
Of course. We've seen it many times.
Yeah.
We've seen it. People act as if, oh, we should just go there and be stupid. We've seen when they bypassed our press. They have bypassed our press countless times. So we're not going to be stupid and not be like, oh, because we're Arsenal, let's just go. We've got to play. No. Because these are the same people that will be like, this guy doesn't have plan B. Now he's showing plan B. And they are complaining.
You don't like it. They don't like it. So let me play the rest of the clip. If since he had a love to waffle and
we'll see if he continues to do it, because Arteta has said, I don't care. I want him to continue. I've told him, keep doing it. And so Chelsea, I think, have to try and hang on to that we need to make them make mistakes, because if they don't and it's a head-to-head matchup, Arsenal will win.
Yeah.
So they've got to figure out a way to make Arsenal make mistakes.
And enforcing Arsenal to make those mistakes, that's when you can run into a goal if you're Chelsea.
So
Not by your
you heard that, right? So
Yeah.
what they are hoping is that for Chelsea to score, Arsenal have to self-sabotage or make mistakes.
Well,
Not that
no,
Chelsea will be creative.
that is how we've dropped points this season.
Yeah.
The Fulham people are saying, oh, but Fulham scored you 2 goals. Is it not Saka that passed ball back to
What's his name?
defense? Pereira.
Pereira, exactly.
You understand? He passed the ball to him. Okay, what do they call Tottenham? Tottenham's goal. How did they score?
The second
When
goal,
Jorginho-
mistake
understand?
Jorginho made, that blunder.
Jorginho
Yeah.
just lost. In fact, gave them the ball. I don't know what he was doing there. That was how they scored. So my question is, how have we this season? We have still been flawless. So if people are just coming to think that, oh, that's why I say the only way is for us to self-sabotage. I don't see us doing it. The way Arteta is going to approach this game. You see, because I like what he said. If it's head-to-head, we will know.
He knows. They know that the only way is for us to self-sabotage or make mistakes. So let me read this chat from Mr. Gunnar Maestro. Do they know we haven't considered a way all season except Lens in the Champions League, which is true? The agenda is exactly. In the Premier League, we have not considered we've not considered any go away, but yet they are finding a way to create an agenda against Arsenal. So that's why I don't understand the confidence of the Chelsea fans that they are somehow.
You understand? My own is we can even concede. How many do you think we will concede? That is the problem. People are not.
At most one.
You understand? Do you think we'll open our asses up? Oh, Aston Villa. Now, football is subjective, and on the day it could change. On paper, like we normally see, it can. Yes, it's guaranteed.
You can have a bad day. You can have a bad day.
You can have a bad day, but you are coming in with the confidence of, oh, we've won our last 2 games. What have we done?
We've won
6 and drawn 2.
2.
And
they've won 3, lost 3, and drawn 2. And they have a confidence of us. Make it make sense.
Our last 2 games, what did we do in the EPL? We beat Bournemouth, we smashed them, and we beat Man City. Oh, all of a sudden we beat Man City. They are saying if we beat Man City at home. I don't care where we beat them. They used to beat us home and away. So it's not my problem. So I'm coming to that match.
We just beat the best team in the league or in the world sometimes. If you don't go that far.
You understand? They had only 4 shots in the whole game. Give the respect where it's due. Give people their flowers. Now, am I going to say, oh, because Chelsea beat Burnley, that means no, you beat what you can only beat what's in front of you, realistically.
Sure.
Let's be honest. Which they beat a team that they were supposed to beat. Based off of the form. So you give them
the quality they have in their team.
Yeah. And they smashed them, rightly so. But you're not going to come here and just like discredit what I've done, acting as if, oh, because we are Chelsea. Nah, this ain't 10 years ago. This ain't 2006 to 2010 era. It's true. Where they had Drogba, we had players that couldn't.
I send the Ross. And that's some bombs. We have some horrible bombs.
Now, this is where it's counting. We have bought well. We have trained well. We have spent well. We have organized well. We are playing well. Let's just progress. So nobody should come and threaten me with, Enzo Fernandez. Please. Tomorrow you will see what they will be doing to Enzo Fernandez. You will see it. Because they will just play, all of it, they will be bypassing that guy. Like, what are they calling? Like traffic jam that has no this thing.
So let's go to predictions for tomorrow. So what are you predicting the scoreline will be?
3-1.
I'm going for 2-0. I think we'll keep our clean sheet, our defensive record intact. I think we'll keep a clean sheet. I think we'll beat them 2-0 tomorrow. I think we'll beat them 2-0 tomorrow.
That's a fair result. That's a very
so
fair
do you
result.
think Saka will be available. So we saw the press conference today. Arteta is very coy. He will not give out any information to the opposition. Fans don't like that, but it is what it is. My suspicion is that Arteta is playing games. When I saw the training pictures on Arsenal official Twitter and website, there was no sight of Saka. But go back to 2 weeks ago, there was no sight of Martinelli.
Exactly.
But
he popped up on the bench. And started giving Kyle nightmares before he entered.
Exactly. And we heard that he has been training before. So I don't trust anything I'm saying at the moment on tomorrow morning. So
yeah,
what do you think?
Of course, definitely. Mine is Saka could be available, he could not be available. According to my manager, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, he said the same thing about Saliba.
He had a poker face today. So I couldn't I tried to read him. But today I'm like, I couldn't read anything.
You understand? You know why people are going to nobody has an idea? It's because last time he said, oh, Saka might be available. Everybody was like, oh, Saka is available. Saka. What happened?
Yeah.
Saka was just with the squad. He didn't show
played
up.
Us.
So
he played us.
Yes, you cannot be certain. Like Arteta is the definition of don't let them know your next move.
Sure.
Which is the simple truth. So tomorrow when we are playing, if Saka might be available, so it could still be a case where Kai starts up front, Jesus to the side. Yeah, it could still be that one. It could still be Nketiah. Because Nketiah in away games, or maybe when he sees the Chelsea jersey, something is just there.
He has a turn on. He has a turn on for Chelsea. He lost playing against Chelsea. Yeah, he lost playing against Chelsea. But personally, I'll prefer Kai to start over Nketiah, but I'm not the manager. I have to respect what his team might be, so it is what it is.
Yeah, of course. I'm not fighting that. I'm like, I've learned to trust him. You understand? I trust him. I am not like, I've seen that. What I love about Arteta is Arteta has begun to master the dark arts of the game.
He's a fast learner. He's a fast learner. I like that.
I like it. So Saka tomorrow might pop up. We just see Saka, boom. It's one of those things. And all of a sudden, what happened? You see Saka. People are preparing for it. So if they can prepare for it, whether Saka is available or not. Because what they will pray is that he should not be available. That is what you have to pray.
Well, there's Jesus that played way against Gvardiol of Man City. Last time, even though people do not want to give him his flowers, he played that right
I
wing.
At one point thought he was the man of the match.
Yeah, he played that right wing well.
That guy.
Yeah. So whether you are preparing for Saka or not, there's another Arsenal on standby.
Of course. You see, that's why I said they have to pray. He's not available. You understand? Because you play Saka is not. Because if you have Jesus and Martinelli and Saka, come on. All this noise I'm hearing, Nicholas Jackson, Modric, I'll be wondering. Their lineup is good. Jackson.
So it doesn't seem as if we are not going to talk about Chelsea in some bright lights, right? Let me not be that. So I'm looking at the attack. Nicholas Jackson, Modric, he scored a decent goal against Fulham the last time they played. Sterling, Madueke, Jackson against our defense. I'm not being biased, but I don't see any way through. It's like the wall of Jericho. I'm not seeing any way through for the attacking personnel against Arsenal. I don't see it. Maybe you see something which let me know.
Well, what will I say? Yeah, Nicholas Jackson, I'm not going to count him out. He's very good on the ball.
I think he's a good athlete. I just think he's a good athlete. Yeah.
I've seen him play against other defenses. Now, that's not to count, like I said, on paper.
Yeah.
It's we look better. But I've seen us play this season. I've seen how we've been. I've seen the way we've gone for balls. I see how tough we've been. Now, when I look at Nicholas Jackson, I look at Sterling. No disrespect, but I don't see Sterling having an excellent game. The only thing they will use and prosper is a counter. You understand? I don't see where, they will be like, we are going to kill you. That is not going to happen. You understand? I know people can be excited about Kopama. Yes, he's silky and sleek. Yeah. Doku, we can go and ask him some questions. Doku was tearing things up. So we have seen all these people. That is not to say that we are counting them out or disrespecting or belittling them, but I just feel from back to front, we are much better.
Much better than them. Much better. Because you mentioned the Palmer guy. Yeah, he has some deft touches, and I shout out to him. But you're not playing against Fulham. You're not playing against what's it called? Burnley, because I saw on the Chelsea channel earlier in the day talking about Zinchenko is a weakness. Can we stop disrespecting Zinchenko? And Arsenal fans push this narrative that he is defensively shoddy. Now, I won't say defensively Zinchenko is an elite defender, but he's not a bomb that some Arsenal fans are projecting on him.
That is not as bad as he is.
Before he was taken out against the Man City team, Doku could not go past him. So let's talk
about
nonsense that Zinchenko is a bomb. He is not. He is not.
3 times. What happened?
I don't get it sometimes where we go with this narrative that Zinchenko is awful. He's not awful. All defenders can be dribbled past. All defenders. Definitely. So let's not make it as if you get dribbled past, you're a horrible defender. That is a bold-faced lie. That's a bold-faced lie.
Of course, people lie about all those things. Zinchenko, he ain't too good. Yes, compared to the rest of the back line, his defending is not as good as theirs, but he's not a slouch. You cannot come and tell me he's horrible as if you're comparing him to Trent. No, Trent is horrible defensively. Zinchenko is not. What you can say that may let him down is pace.
Yeah.
And people don't understand. Pace. Yeah, and the positioning based off of the fact that he's inverting.
In the midfield. Yeah.
Yeah. If not, how many defenders are actually as good as they are making them up to be?
Crazy. So you're going for a 3-1, I'm going for a 2-0. Guys, let us know in the chat or the score line you are predicting against Chelsea tomorrow. Let us know in the chat. So let's I saw this clip of Arteta speaking to men in blazers, and I thought it was very interesting about the mentality of the kind of manager we have, because I'm tired of people trying to malign and deride and sometimes throw dirt on Mikel Arteta's name. He might not have been your first choice, might not be a cup of tea. I get it, you have an opinion, but you don't have to deride him. You don't have to deride him.
Yeah.
At the moment, he's the manager of the team, whether we like it or not. He's the manager, you have to just respect him. And I like the mentality, and I like what I hear from Mikel Arteta all the time. He reassures me how he wants to win for the team. He wants to be here for a long time, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, one success.
Yeah. So let's listen.
And as well, sometimes it doesn't help. So you have to be very cautious of how you make those decisions. But I think I was so disappointed. I'm a terrible loser, and I was really disappointed not to win it when we had a big chance to do it. And I put the blame on me, and I always done it. And then I had to think really.
So what do you think about him saying us not winning the Premiership last season is putting the blame on him? Even though I understand what it means by putting the blame on him, because nobody was anticipating that Saliba was going to be injured for 10 games and we had to make use of Holding.
Yeah.
That's not totally his fault, because for me, that's a personal issue.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
Well, I think it has helped him this season in terms of bringing in very good replacements in terms of Jurrien Timber, who unfortunately got injured. Yeah. But when I look at it, I'd say he has done well. You understand? I understand why because you have to take responsibility sometimes. So he is the guy who will take responsibility, not blame someone, so that how can he get better? Did he approach those games naively? So it may be a reason why, to some extent, he's playing the way he's playing this season. Exactly. So that we can look at different things. So it's something where he didn't anticipate the way we would be last year. So a learning curve or learning process, he had to learn some things quickly. So now that he has learned some things, we are now seeing a more mature person who, when he looked at himself in the mirror, might have said, you know what, this is how we are going to approach this next season so that we don't get caught out or found out. And even if there's an injury, we know that we need proper replacements.
Yeah, because for me, even though I understand if I were now a bit more conservative compared to the effervescence and a bit gung-ho approach we were using last season, which for me is good, even though some people are complaining, oh, why we not as expansive as last season? I'm like, just shut up. Because when we're expansive and we don't win, people say, oh, good football, you don't win. Now he tones it down.
Yeah, exactly.
You are complaining. You can't win on both sides. No,
bro, it's not my business.
That's nonsense. Yeah. Especially if the man has shown you he can play expansive football.
Yeah. Bro, you know why I say it's not my business? Look at me now. I don't care who I have to take the trophy off of to win it. If it's Tottenham, if it's Liverpool, if it's Man City, not my business. I just want to win it.
Sure.
That is the simple truth. So all this their talk that they keep talking about is just a load of crap.
Because sometimes then fans are just, we know they are insearchable. They're always moving. They have the right, how will I put it? They have the privilege of moving the goalposts with no consequences. Oh, I want expansive football. If you go get an expansive football and you don't get the desired result, oh, you're not winning. Now you go a bit more conservative. They are shouting. You can't win on both sides. You can't win on both sides. Mr. Gunnar, let me take this out of the screen for now. Says the Man City game was a masterclass from Arteta, who would have thought of starting Jorginho and Eddie, contributed to beating City without the star board. Exactly. Though a slight disagreement on that is that Eddie was dispensing energy. Let's be fair. There was no quality from Eddie, apart from he was just that, what would I call it?
Yeah, tackling,
running about. Because I didn't see anything quality from Eddie. For Jorginho, we know he has the brain. The IQ is there. But for Eddie, he was just running about like a wild dog with some rabies bite. That's my opinion.
I don't think it's wrong. I think some things he did was tackle well and also I don't have a problem with that. That was also good. But when Kai came on, we were in control and we were on the front foot.
Exactly. We looked better. We actually looked better and more threatening and more coordinated than when it was just running around the gaff. Like, I like running around the gaff, but when you're playing high quality teams, you can't just run around the gaff.
Of course, you can't be running around the gaff every time.
Exactly. So let me finish this video.
And if I was still the right person to take the club to a different level, to convince those players again what we want to do and we can do it better. And the answer was that, I had that energy and that convincement, and let's try.
I like what I'm hearing from Mikel Arteta. For me, he's not a waffler. Even so, some of our fan base don't like him. I think he wants to win the Premiership this season. He's convinced he will win it.
That guy. See, the aim is not just to win. He's trying to give these guys the confidence that you can go up against this team, this so-called best team. So you can go up against these guys. You don't need to have that fear, because that is the thing. Once we see, there are a lot of demons we are conquering little by little.
Sure.
There are so many. So I am not shocked. I'm not surprised. I know that it's game by game. I know that. So I trust him. You understand? Leave all these clowns to their devices. At the end of the day, there's a saying, as Wenger said, he said, when a clown goes into a palace, he can never become the king.
Never.
The palace becomes a circus. That is the simple truth. So most of those people are just clowns. That's why they are not at the helm of affairs. If not, Arsenal would have been a circus. So it's just what it is. So people should learn it. The guy wants to win. I love someone who wants to win. He's convinced. Last year, imagine he won it last year. Oh, Lord. See, the thing is good because all the people that were butlers, but I am waiting. And when I wait, see, I am shape. I don't want to hear anybody come and say, what are they calling it? Chelsea fans come and tell us you've never won UCL before. That was the answer.
No, it's
somebody
coming.
gave.
That's coming. Is a gradual step. For me, it's coming.
Yeah.
All these low quality banter you've not won the UCL, as if the UCL has ended or will end next year. No.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
understand?
continuous tournament. So let's not go back. No, let's calm down.
Yeah.
It's
I know
coming.
somebody said when Chelsea fans brag about UCL too much, somebody said, okay, it's just like a guy that is dating an ugly girl now is telling you he was dating a supermodel before. So what does it mean? I get them before.
Yeah.
I just don't understand this. I think he's off. Well, he'll be back soon. So as I was saying, I don't understand this Chelsea's confidence, where they've gotten it from. So we are Arteta. I really love Arteta's will to win. He wants to win. So I would love for him to.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, StreamYard is just acting up. Hopefully, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Guys, take a like on the video. Subscribe. Wow. I'm back. I am. Very, very interesting stream. Technology be acting up very funny.
Of
Now,
course.
I don't know what just happened. I do not know what just happened. So we're back, guys. So let's round up. Since StreamYard decided to act very crazy, let's round up real quick before they go crazy. So you stick with your 3-1, or you want to change your mind?
Well, 3-1. That's all I can see for now. So
Okay. Any surprise element tomorrow?
surprise element. I don't think so. I don't really think
Maybe
so.
if Smith Rowe can start, Eritrea can
Oh, okay.
start.
Yeah, it's not impossible.
Arteta can try to be, do his thing.
Yeah, it might not be Partey. It might be maybe Rice and
Jorginho.
Vieira
or Jorginho.
Yeah. So it's I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Those guys have shown that they can play big games. So all I'm just doing is I know we'll do well. You understand? Arteta is prepared. As far as there are no injuries, yeah. You understand? We had what do they call this guy? He said Saliba was playing with a toe injury. He will see how he trains. So I'm expecting a Saliba start. Hopefully,
Tomorrow, definitely.
Well,
Don't
yeah.
know that serious. Don't know that serious.
So I'm happy there was international break to give our players the rest.
Deserve rest.
Yeah. So that's it.
So, guys, thank you guys for sticking with us today. Make sure you stick a like on the video, subscribe and then subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. And if you're watching the playback, do us that favor by subscribing to the channel. You get to subscribe, like the video, and drop your comment in the comment section. Let's boost this community. Let's reach out in the algorithm so that we can reach more people who share our like-mindedness. Very, very important. Shout out to Mr. Taifosa for joining me, for bringing your input, your intelligent, analytical input to this conversation regarding tomorrow's match against Chelsea. And for Chelsea fans, you can continue to waffle, continue to be confident. Don't worry. It's a few hours to the game. We'll still have the last laugh. No, we'll still have the last laugh. It's easy for us to talk as Arsenal fans, for Chelsea fans to talk. But the next few hours, we will see where the rubber meets the road.
Yeah, exactly.
The rubber meets the road. We will separate the cats from the pigeons.
Of course.
The rats from the dogs. We'll make a separation and a distinction between that.
Definitely.
So, talk is cheap. Everybody has a mouth. Everybody has a mouth. So it's cheap. So, guys, we appreciate you for joining us this evening. Hopefully, we'll come back tomorrow, me and Mr. Efusa, to analyze our victory in the review.
We hope, yes. Hopefully, it's a victory, yeah.
Exactly. Keep liking the video, keep subscribing, keep enjoying us now. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.